Pete Jancek. Hi, Pete.
Morning, Bart, or it's good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Actually, Pete got here in the morning, so it's yeah. Good to see you. Welcome back to the show.
Always good to be here.
Yeah. Last week, Keith Gillenwater was with us from Accelerate Jackson County, and I know you guys do a lot of work with Accelerate. I think they actually run your LDFA.
We do LDFA and the DDA. I'm also on the board of the Accelerate Jackson as well. So
it seems like they had a really great year, and I think it's due in part to the growth and the construction at the new Black Township Jackson Technology Park North.
yes.
What's going on there right now?
Well, Midbrook is in full production now. I just stopped out there last week and spoke with Jamie Willis. And
That can't be right. It was a year ago you and I were standing out there on a day much like today.
Very cold. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And she said that they're doing wonderful. Matter of fact, now that they've got everything in there, they believe they have to expand. So it's great news. And I said that's exactly why I encourage you to buy enough property to begin with, because once you get a neighbor, you're kind of limited. So.
Yeah, and I was looking at, I know the property is being advertised at various economic development sites, and it seems like people are interested, and they're wondering how they can get, a bigger parcel or a smaller parcel, and that's kind of what you're dealing with right now.
Right, and that's the thing is that, we can, if you want to buy the remainder of it, there's approximately 100 acres left, or if you have smaller parcels you need. That's the areas that are marked are just suggestions. If you need to buy a couple of them or 2.5, whatever for your needs, that's all available. So.
And here we are. Was this really a year ago? This wasn't 2 years ago. This was a year ago.
Was it a year ago or 2 years ago? But it was very cold.
Yeah, it was like today. It was super cold. You really couldn't dig dirt.
Yes.
But it's amazing you see nothing behind you. But today we have more than Midbrook. There's something else.
Right now, it's Lewis 1884 is the company, but it's actually Alro that is putting the building up across from them on Ayrshire Lane there, and they're putting in the 3 spaces. They plan on occupying I believe the center space. And then they're going to lease the one section to, I believe it's Blackhawk was their industrial supplier division. They sold that. So they're going to lease that portion. And then the other portion will be available for manufacturing, to lease to a manufacturer that wants to possibly get a business started. So.
Well, the name that Alro is using for this venture, Lewis 1884, I'm guessing it's Lewis Glick.
I would believe so, yes.
And 1884 would be his birth year?
Yeah, or when they started everything, yes. Yeah.
So what will that company be doing? Will it be doing steel and plastics?
Yeah, I believe it just to be another spot for supplies and whatnot, and those type of things. It's ideally situated with the other manufacturing concerns in the area. Matter of fact, Midbrook is a customer of them as well. So, and so is Technique right across the street. So.
And there we have this is Lewis 1884 under construction.
Yes, yeah, and they actually have the roof on now, and a lot more steel. So it's exciting to go out there and see it as it progresses. So.
Wasn't Technique going to expand too?
Yes, they plan on expanding right across Technology Drive. They hope to break ground this year on that.
Well, I know it's moving a little slower than everybody had anticipated, but maybe when they see all the construction across the street, they'll
yes.
pick up the pace. But I think that's the idea of having a technology park. You're going to have synergy among the companies that are all on that park.
Right, and that's the thing that, when we talk to people, we want to make sure that any incoming businesses or industries are good neighbors, not only to the community, but to the businesses that have been here and supported the area for years. So
awesome. Also growing in the township is the park and recreation facilities. You've had some upgrades and even more planned, but what's the status of Marinos Park right now?
Well, at Marinos Park, right behind the township office and the old Marinos, next to our water tower, there's pickleball courts that got completed. The concrete work and the fence work got completed at the end of 2025. They were just working last week on a connecting sidewalk there. Also, the pavilion got built. Many thanks to American One. American One had a generous donation to sponsor the pavilion, and Consumers Energy gave us a donation as well towards the pickleball courts and the rest of the work. So it's wonderful that the businesses and entities in the community continue to support not just us, but other things that are going on in the community. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of Consumers Energy employees going across the street to play pickleball.
Probably. Well, and we have a little walking trail that goes around through the front and around and behind the water tower now, and it's pretty popular with people to walk. And then, as you know, one of our main goals of getting that property was to preserve the soccer fields, and we still have the youth soccer league using those, and our plan is to eventually extend that walking trail around the back part of the soccer fields as well. So.
What's the status of the township complex?
Well, we hope to start construction this year on the new public safety building, which will encompass the former Marinos building, and then it'll have fire bays built on the right-hand side of it. And there'll be an addition out the back for patrol and whatnot. It'll be nice to have a big enough building so that all of the detectives have area to work. Right now we have 44 people working out of 3,300 square feet, and it's it's not real conducive to everything. But that's one of the good things is that we're able to function there, so that it gives us time to get this work done next door and not have to rush into it. So
yeah, and you've had some recent long-time employee public safety retirements.
We have, and they did a great job for us. Paul Long was one of our most recent, and Paul Long is now a school resource officer working for the sheriff's department. So. And we've had one or two other retirees that have gone on similar things. So I was just talking with the undersheriff and the sheriff the other day. It's wonderful that we can keep these people that have been in our community for years and have the ability to talk with people and work with them, continue to be a part of our community. So.
Yeah, I never thought Paul Long would retire. At least he's going to be able to keep his gig driving a golf cart at the fair.
Yeah, Paul's a very, very good man. He's wonderful. He's like I say, he is excellent at being able to talk with people, not at them, talk with them, and actually, interact with them. So.
Yeah, it's great. It's a loss for the township with his retirement, but he's still part of the county and still in public safety. I was looking at the agendas and meeting minutes over the last couple of months, and MDOT wants to put East Michigan Avenue on a road diet, and it sounds like the township is not a big fan of that.
No, we're not, Bart. They're talking about doing that, and what it would do is originally they said that the curb to curb distance wouldn't change, but then they said it will change some. The biggest thing is for the section that's in Blackman there. As you know, Blackman has a ladder truck, so does several other agencies in the area, and there are some commercial and industrial properties off of Michigan Ave back in behind there, and it would just make it harder to get that equipment down through there with the lanes shrunk down. And we just don't see the need to reduce the area, the traffic area.
I know there've been some public hearings. I I guess, in limbo? Or they,
Well, our board, we did a resolution in opposition to that. The county commissioners did as well, and Leone did, just in support of us. That seeing as how Leone starts at Detman, and then obviously we're from Detman to the city limits. It just, like I say, we would rather see that remain exactly as it is. So.
well, it'll be a different approach for MDOT, knowing that they do not have the local support.
Right, and we've had numerous conversations with them, and they are wonderful to work with, though. But we definitely have a difference of opinion this time.
All right, to be continued. Any new businesses, restaurants, anything else?
Scallywags.
Oh yeah, Scallywags.
Went into the old
Todorof's? No.
the Todorof's, and then it was the barbecue place after that, the Big Dog Barbecue. And unfortunately, he passed away shortly after opening that. And now Scallywags is in there. We're looking forward to having a local, because they only have one or two other locations up north, fish and chicken place. We just had White's yesterday, so I don't want to disparage anybody. I still love my White's chicken here in town. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to that. I see they have their sign up now. They've been working inside the building, and I believe there's on Michigan Ave in the township. There's a couple of franchise restaurants that are coming there as well. I believe maybe a Jimmy John's, and I'm not sure what the other one.
I think Duncan was.
It could be a Dunkin',
yeah.
yes. Yeah, so that's the only ones that I'm aware of.
All right.
Just one thing of note is that this spring, J.C. Dot plans to start the construction in front of Myers with the continuous turn lane and the new sidewalk. So
Which Meyer?
the airport Myers. That was supposed to happen last year, but then when the bridge got struck, that it was already messed up enough there. We didn't want to tear the road up. So.
All right. Well, I mean, it's improvements, slow but sure, and we'll look forward to that.
Yes.
Pete, great to see you. Thanks for coming in today.
Yep. Thank you, Bart. Always good to see you.
Supervisor of Blackman Charter Township, Pete Jancek.